Yeah, I could be living all the way down there by myself over here, quietly. Over $4,000 a month for the female over here, which some of the Republicans help themselves with like my strategy. That's it, like how I get the government. It's how it costs. Like I said, continuously over time, they're gonna be thieves in there to try to shame me about like 4,000. I said, go the other way. That's how you know these people. But you get to see the desperation. That's where it's like folks that are like hungry for money. Yeah, continuously abusing a system over here to go off and make laws for themselves. That's how. Yeah. Now you have to be very careful because you're walking in between a fine line. Because I said they're very angry, but they're very red. But at the same time, they try to play cool on a special. So you have to make sure that you don't become like a red termite like them. Specifically, they're gonna make the mistake over and over again. But at the same time, yeah, because I said they kill for money. They really went on to like push somebody in front of them. That's how desperate they were. That's how they really pushed somebody in front of them, in front of the train, just to go off and grab a couple $1,000 around the space here, desperately around the space. So that's their current situation. So you don't go on this side over here because of the fact that if you get caught within that same attitude, you go off and you try to grab that $1,000 into like a hungry fashion, you're gonna get caught by the system, and then the system over here, who's also desperate for money, is gonna look the other way and then try to put you inside a bondage on the special app. So you have to trap them inside their own behavior. You record everything on the special app, and then use real evidence of the system to go off and trigger one investigation to the next. And then later on, that's where you slowly yank that money and you push them towards the chains and you throw them in prison over here myself. Kudos to most of the black folks over here that maintain their sanity and their cool around Chad the Builder. Because that's what they try to do around, especially an aggression. That's why to just like throw it into your face to go off like aggressive around the special shop. They try so hard that they even start to like use gases around the special shop. So you use your head, and that's why you start to like somewhat isolate when you go off like you select your space when you want to live at, and then you pick the oxygen mask and like the oxygen tank that you're gonna breathe into to be able to protect your own space here myself, because they're gonna go around polluting everything. Because it's a desperation move around the space shop. So you have to make sure that you protect yourself for like the next decade to make sure that you could breathe properly, and then watch them go off and pollute and kill themselves over time over my side. And then the incels or the group over here that work from home, they're going to continue winning on the space shop. So yeah, so I got lucky that I could work from home on the space shop. I never choose someone I could isolate myself and be able to move to a certain tunnels on the space shop and be able to other certain things to myself or while I go off and maintain a certain biodome where you could breathe properly if I haven't to do this mess here that they freaking created over money. That's all. Yeah, something. Even to this day, I scratch my head. I was like, yo, don't we have a system over here to like be able to prosecute people for fraud? Yeah, that's like so proper and like so human-like and so like civilized. They send you a court inside the middle of here. That's summoning you in front of a judge with like a bunch of investigators that go off on AUG, whether or not you committed a federal crime and and then you're still in federal funds or something. But never in my life did I ever seen somebody go off and like push somebody out of the way just to go off and like try to record somebody and do that thing illegally out of pure rage. And then come out with nothing. But just like harming the person and then deny it, and then go off to like grab all their friends from the church that like mad degenerate, that like no education, to like go off and like eyeball a case where like the judges and the lawyers don't even want the case because they're gonna feel miserable against me. Yeah, being black, man, having money in your pocket. The question like, how did you do it and all that stuff. It doesn't seem to be educated. You can't spell blah 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 blah. Yeah, I said, why are you still here stealing from me? That's all. We're gonna figure out together. I'll push you in front of that judge. I'll terminate you.